How's it going, guys? I'm here to show you my PVC valve that I have built here. This thing is made out of 3/4 PVC pipe. Nothing more common than what you would find at your local hardware store or home improvement warehouse, plumbing supply, whatever. The way this thing works, or well, excuse me, let me talk about what I'm going to put it on. This is designed for a PVC compressed air engine that I am building. The engine will be built out of nothing except for your PVC pipe you'd find at a plumbing supply house, and a couple other just little randoms. But the idea is that you could take one trip to say Lowe's and buy some parts and build this thing, and no other specialty parts or anything that you'd have to order, or design yourself. It's just nothing more than the building blocks of what you'd find at Lowe's or another home improvement warehouse. The way this valve works is, if you look inside here, see if I can get the light there. You have a spring, a compression spring, coupled to this acrylic. All it is a piece of acrylic plastic that I actually drilled out with a hole saw, and then turned it down until, sanded it down until I had, a good sliding fit. So there's a little bit of a clearance there. But what it does, if I can get this, it's hard to hold the camera at the same time. If you look very carefully inside the hole there, you see a little black ring going around. And what that is, it's an O-ring. I think it was number 15 O-ring, and it just helps create the seal. The spring creates the right amount of tension. Now look at this sliding fit here. This is nothing more than your common carriage bolt. I can't even remember what the length was. I just bought some length of carriage bolt looked good, but it's 1/4 inch and 20 threads per inch. And it's going into this sleeve. Now that sleeve there was found at Lowe's in hardware. If you look at the drawers, there are two drawers I love to go through. One of them is called the hard to find parts, and the other one is called specialty parts. And it's just a handful of little things that you wouldn't find anywhere else. But this was, I believe, called a spacer sleeve. It has an outer diameter of 3/4 of an inch, an inner diameter of, I'm sorry, that's not correct. It has an outer diameter of 3/8 of an inch and an inside diameter of 1/4 of an inch. But it's actually just slightly bigger so that you have a good sliding fit. Has a little bit of clearance there. It's been drilled into a dowel, just a wooden dowel. Later I will go in and glue this dowel into place. For right now, I just I've wrapped a couple of layers of tape around the dowel so that it makes a good press fit into the PVC pipe here, 3/4 PVC pipe. And of course, this is a slip by threaded T, 3/4. It's a neat little part. Hopefully it'll work well on my engine. Now I'll show you the function if I can get this camera propped up in a good place. That's pretty good functional anyway, I think. Now what my final idea will be is to take this part here and put it over, and there's a little hole in the bottom of it so that you can incorporate probably a little piece of steel wire, and that helps seal the back end even a little more. But I'll show you the function here. Okay, so this is the 3/4 PVC pneumatic valve.